Talking on camera can be the most intimidating thing, if not feel like you are a little bit insane. Hey, my name is Ntutugoti and I'm the guy who wants you to avoid the unemployment line at the end of the global pandemic by starting your own YouTube channel and make money. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me, and thank you so much to everybody that is subscribing to my YouTube channel. It warms my heart to see my channel growing. If you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for tuning in, and please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel where I speak all things YouTube, all things making money on YouTube, all things making money online, as well as frugal lifestyle. I know, it's a mouthful. So with that said, let's get into this video. In this video, I'm going to share how to talk on camera with confidence. Talking on camera is a skill that many people are gaining nowadays, considering the situation with the global pandemic. Business meetings are held on Zoom. In some instances, an employee will have to send their report via a video. And of course, some companies are doing storytelling on their websites as well as on their social media platforms. And of course, nowadays, many people are considering becoming YouTubers. And of course, that means talking on camera. But how is it like talking on camera without feeling like a complete fool, if not insane? And this is where I come in and give you 10 tips on how to talk on camera with confidence. The most important point about talking on camera is to connect with the people on the other side of the camera lens. But before you do that, there are several things that you yourself need to do in order for you to connect with the people on the other side of the camera lens. Otherwise, the entire process will be nothing but a flop where people will not even take another second watching your YouTube video because you lacked connectivity, you lacked confidence, you lacked authenticity. Those are the things that are very important when you have a YouTube channel. Remember those show and tells and oral tests that you used to do back in school? Well, they have come home to roost now, haven't they? Because you want to be a YouTuber. I'm sure I've mentioned this before that actually I am a recluse and most of the time I don't speak. Even at work, I don't speak that much unless I am spoken to or invited into a conversation. Other than that, I keep to myself. So talking is not exactly a skill that I am good at, but I've noticed that since I've started a YouTube channel, I am improving with my talking. I see the progress with each video that I post on YouTube. So if I can do it, so can you, right? Being a YouTuber is all about learning, it's all about improving, as well as it's all about sharing. So I've learned that if you do something several times over and over again, you get better with time. So don't worry yourself. At some point, you are going to get better at speaking to the camera, and tips that I'm going to give you will help you to gradually become comfortable when you are in front of your camera. The following 10 tips will help you to get better at speaking and therefore be confident on camera. Number 1, eye contact. Basically, it's very important that when you speak to anybody, whether on camera or off camera, that you look at people in the eye. The reason why you look at people in the eye is because you show respect, you show that you are interested, as well as you show that you are invested, but importantly, that you are comfortable in what you are saying, and you are also comfortable with the environment around you. Therefore, looking at the camera lens is like looking at the people on the other side of your video and you speaking to them about whatever topic that your videos or your YouTube channel is all about. It's okay as well to look aside, as well to show that you're thinking, but what is important is your message that you are delivering with confidence as well as loud and clear. Hence, it's important that your audio is of quality so that your viewer can hear you clearly. Number 2, gesture or body language. So different people speak differently. Different people have different body languages. I will speak a lot with my hands. Usually when I speak a lot with my hands is because I am emphasizing a point or I'm stressing something that I'm saying. So basically my hand gestures are for emphasis, nothing else. I also feel like whenever I speak with my hands, I think clearly and better as opposed to when I am rigid. But my rigidity is not to say that I lack confidence. It's just that sometimes it's because I'm trying to control my hand gestures and I come off as rigid on video. But I am becoming more and more comfortable with my YouTube videos, and therefore I feel like it's now the time that I let go and start speaking the way I would usually speak when I'm speaking to someone else, with lots of hand gestures. The important point about gesture and body language is for your comfortability. As long as you are comfortable on your YouTube video, sometimes you can be leaning when you talk, but then you don't lean and slouch and become like you're almost bored, but your lean must still show interest, must still show investment in whatever you are talking about, as well as interactive with the people that are watching your YouTube video or your video for that matter. So pay attention on how you sit. Sometimes you'll be sitting and then you slouch back, and that doesn't look good. Rather, sit up straight and show confidence on camera. However, don't let your body language or gestures distract you from whatever you are talking about. Also importantly, make sure that your gestures and your body language does not distract the people that are watching your YouTube videos. That will drive people to click off your video and go watch someone else. And that's the last thing you want to do. Trust you me, there is this thing called the YouTube algorithm that we must always impress. So if you're gonna have people clicking off your YouTube video, your channel is going to suffer, unfortunately. So make sure that when you speak on camera, you are confident. You must also your body language and gestures must say that you know what you're talking about. Importantly, look at the camera lens in the eye, and therefore you are looking at the people that are watching your YouTube video on the other end. Number 3, your voice. This one is a little bit complicated because each human being has a different pitch to their voice. I'm not sure how you measure voices, but all of us, we don't talk the same. We don't have the same tones. We don't have the same pitches and things of that nature. However, when you are going to talk to the camera, you need to find your voice. Make sure that your voice is authentic. One thing that I used to hate when I started out as a new YouTuber was my voice. So what I decided to do was to record myself saying something for about a minute or so, and then I would listen to that recording over and over and over and over and over for a week until I got used to hearing my own voice on record. And therefore I started shooting my YouTube videos, and now I kind of like how I sound on camera. So you might find that in the beginning you are going to hate the sound of your own voice. If that's the case, then practice on the side, listen to your voice over and over and over and over again by recording your voice, and that way you are going to get used to your voice and you will not mind it ever again when you start filming your own YouTube videos. So don't bother yourself too much about how you sound. Make sure that when you speak on camera, your voice projects and people can hear what you are saying. Enunciate and pronounce words clearly so that people can understand what you are talking about on your videos. So basically what I am saying is talk with emphasis. Some people will say be assertive, but sometimes assertiveness can be aggression. Don't be aggressive, speak the way you would normally speak, but emphasize on your words, emphasize on your points so that you are clearly heard by the people on the other side of the camera lens. Try not to be repetitive and try not to ramble on your YouTube videos. Always stick to the point of your content and be as clear as possible so that people can understand what you are saying. So if you can, try to avoid the ums and ahs and like. The thing I hate about ums and ahs, they make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about, and therefore it dampens your confidence. And it can be seen on camera that here you lost confidence Why? Because you kept going uh like and it's just it's not a good feeling, I must be honest. So I try my level best never to use that again. Number 4, be yourself and be as authentic as you can be. I know a lot of us watch lots of YouTube videos, myself included, and then we have our favorite YouTubers and we want to emulate the way they talk on camera. Big mistake. Be yourself. Be as authentic as you can be. Don't try to be like your favorite YouTuber. Yes, take inspiration from them, but don't copycat. Why born an original and end up a copycat? So rather be original. People can tell when you are faking it. People can tell when you are not being yourself, even though they have never met you before. But how you present yourself on camera can tell millions of stories about you. So be as authentic as you can. I will repeat, don't copy anyone else. Be yourself. Being yourself is engaging and it keeps people watching your YouTube video, and as well it also gets people to build a relationship with you because they can trust you. So don't destroy your trust with the people that are watching your YouTube videos by being somebody that you are not. Remember, your personality is part of engagement on your YouTube videos. Number 5, build a relationship with the camera. I personally believe that when you build a relationship with the camera, you also build a relationship with the people that are watching your YouTube videos. Sometimes just film yourself. I don't know, doing whatever, maybe cleaning or cooking or whatever the case is. These videos are not videos that you are going to post on your channel, but it's just videos you so that you feel comfortable in front of the camera. And when you start filming your YouTube videos, then you are more comfortable and confident on camera, and therefore you build relationships with the people that are watching your YouTube videos. Number 6, let the camera roll. What do I mean by that? Basically, when you sit down to film your YouTube video, first just press record. Don't speak immediately. Let the camera roll for about a minute or so. While it's rolling, you look at yourself on the screen finder and look maybe at whether your makeup is well done, or if you're a lady, your hair is well done and there's nothing stuck in your teeth, and all the features that you need on your on your screen finder are turned on, as well as exposure locked. That way you are confident that there is no mistake, and importantly, you see the red light going flashing on and off, meaning that it's recording. There is nothing more embarrassing. Even though you are sitting by yourself and shooting a YouTube video, you speak and speak and speak and speak and speak. And at the end of what you think is a YouTube video, you realize that actually you did not press record. When you edit all that dead space, you are able to just cut it and it looks as though you just started shooting. If I'm making any sense, the first thing that I do is turn on the camera and then I sing a little bit. I do a voice practice so that I can project well, and I check the screen finder if everything is in order before I start talking. It makes it very easy when it's time to edit the video. Number 7, smile. I try to smile here and there during my YouTube videos, but it's very important that you smile, because a smile makes you look confident. It also makes you likable to the people on the other side of the camera lens. And a smile also makes the viewer comfortable watching your YouTube videos. So I hope now and again you do acknowledge my smile, even though it's not the best of smiles, but hey, I like my smile. I can smile anyways. I'm kidding. Number 8, come prepared. Not so long ago, I posted a video about how to write a script for your YouTube videos. And basically, this is the point that I'm driving home right now, that you need to come prepared before you sit down and start filming your YouTube video. Research the content and make sure that you come knowing your story, what you are going to be talking about on camera. Otherwise, if you're just going to come with your head, you are going to ramble and you are going to go off tangent, and then you are going to confuse the people that are watching your YouTube video, and subsequently they will click off and go watch someone else, and then the YouTube algorithm is not going to be happy with you, and in fact it's going to hurt your YouTube channel. So very important that you come prepared, write a script from your research notes, and come sit down confidently as well as authentically, and then you film your YouTube video and tell people exactly what you know, how they are going to learn from it, what value you're going to add to their lives, and then they walk away satisfied. Number 9, learn from others. It's so important that you understand that being a YouTuber is not because you know it all. We all come on YouTube to learn, including us YouTubers. We learn, and we learn from others. We learn from other people's mistakes. We learn from other people's successes. It's always about learning. Therefore, you can sit down and watch other YouTubers, how they present themselves on their YouTube videos, and see what exactly is making them likable, what's making them look confident, what makes them look to be successful on YouTube, and then look at the style of filming that they do. This is going to give you some sort of an idea how you would also like to film your own YouTube videos. Importantly, how to speak to the camera. We are all a community, we all learn from each other, and definitely we don't copy each other, we take inspiration from each other. And number 10, practice, practice, practice. With each video that you post on YouTube, that's practice. So over time, you are going to get better at speaking to the camera whenever you upload a YouTube video. So it's very important that you put yourself in that space where you are going to say, you know what, today I'm going to improve on how I talk on camera. Today I'm going to improve on how I look on camera. And by look, I don't mean beautiful or whatever, like confident, comfortable. That is exactly what I'm talking about here. And people will also recognize that, oh wow, look at so and so is improving with each video. That is one of the things that I'm also trying to do, to improve with each video that I post on YouTube. I know at some point I will be fluent at speaking in bullet points instead of long sentences, and I'm sure I'm going to be confident enough to speak the way I usually do with my hands, because I feel comfortable when I speak with my hands. It makes me think better, as well as makes me feel comfortable and confident on camera. So that is all I have for you today, how to talk on camera with confidence. If you are a beginner, definitely this video is for you as well. If you already have a YouTube channel and you have been struggling with confidence on camera, this video is also for you. And this video is definitely for me as well, because I'm still working on my speech on camera. So if this video has added some value to your YouTube journey, then give this video a thumbs up. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I speak all things YouTube, all things making money on YouTube, all things making money online, as well as frugal lifestyle. Yes, I speak on all these 4 topics. All those videos are coming in 2021. So stay tuned. Don't forget to click the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. And please do me this one more favor, share this video far and wide. All these activities help my YouTube channel with the YouTube algorithm to push my videos to a bigger audience, and so that my channel grows. So your support means everything to me. I am very happy that you are here and you click to my YouTube video. And finally, I promise this is final. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about anything related to YouTube. I'll be more than willing to answer that question, and hopefully you will walk away satisfied. Thank you for watching, and I look forward in seeing you again in my next video. Goodbye.